What is up, guys? Dark Heartless here, and today we have another Starfield video.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been.
Okay, well, thank you, Robot. As I was saying, I've been really enjoying this game a lot, guys.
Here we are.
I know there's a lot of
The
things that have been going
The front
on
door
where
should
some people
unlock
really
if
think
you
this
hold
game is
up
great,
the watch
others
that
think this
Barrett
game
gave
is
you.
bad,
I
but
have messaged the other
everybody
members
is,
of Constellation. They
everybody
will
has
be
their own
waiting
opinions,
for
and I
us
respect that.
inside.
Okay.
Your insistence on carrying so many things is reducing our travel speed.
Well, you know what? I told you, bro. I'm grabbing anything and everything. If it's not bolted down, if it's not duct tape or super glued, it's mine. Alright, so...
Everyone will be in the library, just inside.
This is a damn
If
fancy
Barrett
ass
were
place.
Here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
easiest bet I'll ever win. We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
Well, thank
Would
you,
you
Sarah.
care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
The spaceship ate him? I'm just joking, by the way. I guess we tell the
I
truth.
see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter,
Whoa,
And
buddy.
if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
thank you, Matteo.
Thank you,
Now,
Mateo.
Let's
I'm
focus
ready
on
to
what's in front of
vaporize
us,
that
shall we?
fool's Walter's head,
What
though.
happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
It was a bright light.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Contra, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But, gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Hell no, it's mine.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Mateo's over here geeking the hell
Oh my
out,
God,
bro.
That's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together.
That's what
That
she
energy
said.
that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that.
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
No, Noel's over here
She's
freaking the
not
hell
the
out,
only
bro.
one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Contra?
You're on.
Oh, okay, so they
Well,
kind of like
if we had
form
all
an
the
orb,
answers,
maybe?
It wouldn't be exciting. Now,
Because
would
those
it?
other 2 pieces on the
Not
top
to take
right
away
there,
from the moment, but
kind
what
of
are we
came
going to do
together.
about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Of course. But I got some questions first, because, you know, your boy don't work blind, you know?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Well, that's wonderful, I guess.
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us. You should
Okay.
take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Oh, hell yeah. We got a jetpack? That is what I am freaking talking about. Alright, is that it? Okay, hang on. Let's first talk to the people, and then can we... I don't know if I really want to take that. Can we take that? I don't want people to sit there and
As much as I love
like...
uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then.
Oh, okay. You want to talk? That's cool, bro. Noelle, what does your fine self want? I mean...
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean.
wait, never mind. You're not as good looking as I thought.
This must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
No worries, homie. I guess we have questions for one another, so let's go ahead and get on the brass tacks, shall we?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this. Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
Okay. Well, that makes some sense, I guess.
He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't. Unfortunately, that's what a lot of people report in these situations. I'm not saying you didn't really see anything, just that it's really hard to determine after the fact. It's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
I guess. Whatever you say, homie.
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
Alright, well that makes sense, I guess.
Oh gosh, no, I mean that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
Alright. I guess...
Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition, I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Okay, cool. I do
There's
have
a
some
galaxy
stuff.
chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's
you. I'm
pockets may
always a
not be
fan of money.
bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
That sounds like music to my ears, bro. See? Got some organic materials for you.
Okay, let's take a look.
Alright, so...
Planning on
that's,
sticking around then? Good.
I think that's
we
it
can
for
find a spot
our
for you.
buddy Noelle, though.
And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
Well, I appreciate you then.
I trust you're still satisfied with your choice to join Constellation, Noelle?
Yes, ma'am, of course. I honestly can't imagine being anywhere else.
I'm glad to hear it. You could have done just about anything. So, it's important to me that you feel valued here.
There are days that are tough, sure. But if I weren't here, I wouldn't even know about all the incredible things we're discovering.
She seems like a very big team player. I like you, Noel. You're definitely one of the homies.
Take note. Everyone here is worth learning from.
Alright, so
Yes.
I'm going to talk to everybody because I think that they give us
I
like
suppose
different things that we
calling you a
can
rock
use and do.
breaker may have been a bit out of line.
Exactly, bro. You better put some respect in my name. I don't want to have to sit there and knock you down, bro. But I'll do it.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Well, thank you.
Now,
Yeah.
I've apologized. It's
Yeah.
on you to accept and forgive.
No, I don't
I'm
forgive.
sure we'll argue again. That's what relationships are. Breakage and repair. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Alright, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, hell yeah. Craft or modify an item. Okay, that's exactly what I was looking for. Alright, so talking to people
most
actually does
well-known for
do
ship
unlock
manufacture.
stuff.
No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
Oh, okay. Stuck in the
Up
glory
until
days.
very
That's cool.
recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you? Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
Alright, what's your role, I
Me?
guess?
Why, I'm the wallet.
Well, at least
Someone
you're
has
honest
to
about
fund
it.
all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
My dude is about to geek the hell out, bro.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else.
Well, that's very nice of you.
Until next time.
Ask if you've got questions.
Okay.
Speak up if you have
What
ideas.
the hell is that thing on your face,
We're all
Mateo?
here for the same reason.
Your forehead has like a
Doing okay?
copper coin or
I'm
something?
not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
Well, thank you. I feel actually
Well,
definitely
there was some
welcomed.
overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation. I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
It does fit, I guess. Alright, let's see. What else can we ask Mateo? Let's see. I know it's important. Maybe we can just go crazy. All I know is I've never experienced anything like it. Do you think this was a religious experience? Let's see. I feel like we could just go ahead and ask him whatever. I don't think it really matters.
It has to be, right? All of this is connected. We just need to figure out how and why. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts. Second one was on Kazal, buried, the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
That's awesome,
Take care
bro.
of yourself.
Alright. I guess we'll go ahead and go back to Sarah since she needs us to talk to her some more, I
So,
guess.
Are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
I mean, we still got some questions. Want to make
Not
sure that we're not,
much,
you
but
know,
you've seen
joining
them
a
for
cult and
yourself.
shit.
It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do. I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing.
That is true.
I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways.
That is true.
We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
That is true. I think I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Oh, that's good. Let's see.
Felt the same way when I started, too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's
That is
not
true.
just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Alright. Got it. You and me to the end of the artifact, I guess? Actually, there's something else I have to do on my own first. And we already asked that question, so... I guess we could go ahead and, got it.
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
Okay, well that's good.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Understood, thank you.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Alright guys, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you guys so much for your love and support, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace.